Peace Through Commerce is a global nonprofit organization committed to advancing sustainable peace. We believe that peace is the natural result when a robust marketplace, a civil society, and consciousness intersect. And we call that intersection the matrix of peace. Accelerating Women Entrepreneurs, AWE, is a program of PTC dedicated to women and girls becoming sustainable peacemakers. AWE partners with Beyond Words in Israel and Palestine, exemplifying the sphere of consciousness. Beyond Words is a nonprofit organization whose mission is empowerment of women, healing of emotional wounds, elimination of prejudice, and a path towards peace. Meet the women of Beyond Words.
In the Middle East, many women have been oppressed for generations. Our fundamental human rights have been violated, and we have lived in a conflict zone for centuries. How can we gather as human beings to transform the situation and bring equality, healing, prosperity, and peace to this region? Two women's programs pursuing peace in the Middle East: the Beyond Words organization and the Accelerating Women Entrepreneurs program of Peace Through Commerce. When there was a war in Gaza, with all the pain that happened there, despite all my awareness and all my connections with my Jewish friends, it was difficult for me to meet them. I did not want to see any Jews. One of the difficult experiences I had as a Jew was during the Second Lebanon War. I'm a social worker and work in the Arab community with victims of hostility. Paradox was that while supporting my Arab clients, my family and many of my friends were bombed by Arabs because we are Jewish. We were stopped near our home. My son was told to get out of the car and put his hands up against the car. They thought our car was stolen. They had him keep his hands up for 2 hours. I came out and told the soldiers to leave my son alone, that the car was ours. I was afraid that they would hurt my son, but I was not going to let them, even if they killed me. When we first came to the occupied territories, we all wanted to leave the hotel and see the nearby towns of Bet Lechem and Bet Jala. According to Israeli law, Israelis cannot go in there. Feeling some fear, we drove in and saw the main street. Then we entered a road that became more and more narrow, and the high wall that stood so high above and so close to the houses. The wall hides the view, the air, life. It was so hard to look at it, knowing that we are responsible for it. My son attends a kindergarten in a community on the border with Lebanon, and since the Israeli Defense Force pulled out of Lebanon a few years ago, we've had to rescue him twice under fire. Since the wall has been built, the terrorist attacks within Israel have decreased by almost 100%. So for those who don't want the wall, I would like to ask, what other option do we have? I think I cried because of a sense of missed opportunities. How is it that we have so much to give each other, so much love, so much understanding, and so much connection of woman to woman, and yet here we are with this war between us? The dormant power of women together is the untapped resource needed by humanity and by the planet at this time.
We're the roots, we're the womb, and we can contain all the pain, and we can contain all the joy, and still see the path.
Let's look at Beyond Words groups in action.
I think the inner work that is such a hallmark of Beyond Words is powerful, because without that healing that takes place inside, without the movement of pain, which is a problem for so many of us in life, we just don't have access to the deeper place within where we do find our real power and where we find a true sense of peace.
In conflict areas such as the Middle East, it is unusual that women on the two sides of the conflict ever meet. More unusual is that they take the time to get to know each other and even share some of their feelings.
The way we think we will solve this problem is by empowering women and training them as agents of change.
If women from Israel, Palestine, and the other parts of the world could be together in groups like this, it would be awesome. Women need a meeting place where we can speak our truth and learn to speak out as women, where we listen to one another, connect from the heart, and work through our many prejudices and fears. Beyond Words workshops provide such a place.
We work with the feelings that have gotten blocked. So oftentimes we're working with very deep pain, we work with rage, we work with terror, we work with hatred, we work with all sorts of feelings that people have not felt safe to feel.
And what is that like working with, in this case, Jewish and Palestinian?
It's amazing.
And all I wanna be, it may take some time, it may be hard to find, but see me beautiful each and every day.
When we do not feel our pain, and this is true for all humans, when we do not feel our pain, we pass it on. In subtle ways, in large ways, we give it to others.
If I begin the process of living in peace with myself, then I can begin living more at peace with others. When we meet and realize there is so much more we share in common as women and mothers than that which tears us apart, when we listen to one another and begin to care and trust, when we reconnect with our inner strength, then we are ready to build partnerships and work together to create a change. We are ready to work with awe.
And they become agents of change. They walk out in the world in a different way.
Awe's goal is to eliminate poverty, increase prosperity, and advance peace by accelerating women entrepreneurs and supporting economic partnerships across borders.
Inspired by our partnership with awe, we at Beyond Words wanted to create economic partnerships between Jewish, Arab, and Palestinian women to create beautiful objects of peace for sale and commerce. Fatina, my Palestinian partner, makes soap, and we thought we would create ceramic dishes for the soap with ruti, making the boxes to hold it in. Boxes from recycled paper, soap from olive oil, and the soap dish from pure clay. We think this will be a special product involving some of our unique attributes. And as Fatina said, through these products we will be sending out a message of peace.
Through Awe and Beyond Words initiatives, we can combine the inner healing work of Beyond Words with Awe's leadership training and entrepreneurial support for the Jewish and Arab women. Empowered women can then work together to create a change in their communities and their country. PTC's mission is to partner with other women around the globe to create similar leadership training programs to empower them to consciously participate in advancing global peace. Welcome to our global family. Join us in promoting the matrix of peace to become a sustainable peacemaker.